Hello guys, welcome to another workout video for runners. This time we're going to talk about the plank exercises. I am really enjoying filming workout videos at the minute. It brings me back to my PT days. So in this video we're going to talk about the main benefits of the plank exercises when it comes to running, and I'm going to show you my 5 favorite plank variations. So if you've had enough of the classic elbow plank and you're ready to take it up a notch, then maybe you'll enjoy trying some of the 5 plank variations we're going to talk about today. The plank is an amazing core exercise. The core is your abdominal muscles, but not only. It is also your pelvic floor muscles, your glutes, your lower back, everything in that area that helps improve your posture and your stability. Good posture and stability are two things that come in really handy when you are running, because this is what helps you improve your running form, your running economy, and reduce the risk of injury, keeping you away from those little niggles, even the leg injuries such as the IT band syndrome that could be prevented with a stronger core. Another great thing about the plank exercises is that minimal equipment is required, so you can pretty much do them anywhere, anytime. For all these exercises, it's super important to keep your core engaged throughout the movement. So when we say engage your core, what we mean is roll your shoulders back, draw your belly button towards your spine. Imagine that you're kind of bracing yourself as if you're going to receive a punch in the stomach. So you want to make your core as hard and stable as possible. Now let's move on to these 5 plank variations, starting with the first one, the plank row. You need a pair of light dumbbells for this one, which you're gonna grab in your hands, and you're going to begin in a high plank position with your wrists directly under your shoulders. In terms of foot stance, aim for shoulder width apart, but you can go a little wider, because usually the wider your foot stance, the easier it is to keep your balance. Engage your core, and in a rowing motion, bring one elbow up, keeping it super close to your upper body. Basically, imagine pulling the dumbbell towards your hips. You want to keep your hips square and basically minimize any movement. The only part of your body that should be moving is your elbow as you are bringing it up. The next variation is a real stability challenge. You're going to need an exercise ball for this, and basically you're going to hold a high plank position, but your hands are going to be resting on the ball, which is of course way less stable than resting your hands on the ground. So if this is hard enough like this, just hold this high plank on the ball. Now if you want to add a bit more difficulty, you're going to add shoulder taps. So with your right hand, you're going to go tap your left shoulder, then back to your high plank position, and then do the same the other side. This next one is my absolute favorite plank variation. Starting position is the high plank. As always, brace your core, keep it nice and controlled. The dumbbell is on one side next to your hand. You're going to grab it, place it on the floor next to your other hand. Get back to your high plank position and repeat on the other side. If you are someone who struggles to feel your deep abdominal muscles, trust me, with this exercise, you should. The side plank is also a great stability exercise, and we're going to make it a little more challenging by adding some hip dips. If you've got pretty good balance, you can also extend your top arm straight up towards the ceiling. And then from this position, you're going to lower your hips down towards the mat without touching it, and then lift your hips back up, and so on. And finally, one of the most well-known plank variations, which is also great for the shoulders and a good coordination exercise, is the plank up and down, also called commando. So starting in an elbow plank position, you're going to extend one arm, then the other, basically going from an elbow plank to a high plank position, and then lower your forearms again, getting back to your elbow plank position. But now, if you started by extending your right arm first, for this next repetition, you're gonna start with your left arm, and then you're gonna alternate the sides for each rep. This makes it a great coordination exercise, and as always, you really want to keep your body as still as possible, minimizing twisting your hips. Personally, the way I incorporate planks into my strength training routine is that I finish each and every workout with 1 or 2 plank exercises, as opposed to doing a dedicated ab workout each week. Instead of counting reps, I use a timer on my phone. For instance, I do 3 sets of 90 seconds for each exercise. If you're beginning or if you find these variations quite challenging, start with 30 seconds per set and then you will increase the time when you're ready to do so. I hope this video was helpful to some of you. Let me know in the comments if you give any of these variations a go, and also let me know what are your personal favorite plank exercises. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!